Hello everyone, this is Yogesh. This is our second video in the Gen AI Basics to Advanced course. Uh, Today we're gonna discuss about the content of this course, basically the syllabus. So let me go back to there. We have divided the content in multiple chapters. Each chapters will, dedicated to one of the sections basically. So roughly here, chapter number 1 to chapter number 24, we have decided where all the pieces from the AI to Langchain to Langgraph and the multiple other pieces will come into picture. So first few chapters will talk about the theoretical part of the AI, like what is AI, how the AI started, the journey of the AI, and then talk about the LLMs, what is the open source LLM, closed source LLM. Then also we talk about the generative AI beginning, basically what are the pieces, the key component of the Gen AI, right? And then we slowly move into like how to create the Gen AI applications, right? Which is right, the Langchains, basically the framework which is used to create the the Gen AI applications. So we talk about the Langchain, how it is different from the general API call, like ChatGPT, Anthropic, Google Gemini. They provide their own functional API as well. So how different, why the Langchain came into picture. Then we also talk about the Langchain components, like the modeling component, engineering part, output parsing, chains, runnable. So these are very important concepts. So once this pieces is covered, right, these are the base of the any framework which we're gonna start it. Then we talk about the RAG, right? What is RAG basically? And then types of the RAG, and then RAG component. What are the RAG basically means, like document loader, splitter, vector database, retrievers. All those pieces is required to create an RAG applications. Right? So that pieces will be covered from chapter number 11 to chapter number 15, and finally we'll build a project on the RAG. So here one or two capstone project will be built to basically club all the knowledge and all the concept we have learned so far in the projects. After that, we also touch upon the tools and the basic agent. This is just to give a idea that how tool will work in the current Gen AI structure, and then also we talk about the basic agentic system as well. And then after that, we're gonna start to advance of Gen AI part, which is the Langgraph. And Langgraph is a framework through which we can create the agentic application. We can create the workflow. We can orchestrate different kind of diagrams, different agentic patterns, which we can explain it in the further upcoming videos. But yeah, here we talk about the Langgraph core part, like routing, parallelization, states, graph, reducers, everything. And then few advanced concept of Langgraph like streams, memory. These are the pieces will be covered. After that, we also cover the agentic patterns, which is very important right now. Like what are the different kind of agentic patterns are there, and through that we can create the multi-agent system basically. So those are the pieces we're gonna cover, and then finally we conclude with the deployment part. So we use a Docker, create the containers, create the image, and then finally push it to the cloud to create the REST APIs. So this is the whole curriculum. At this moment we are looking. This whole project will kind of span to 3 months of time, which is roughly 12 to 14 weeks. So let's suppose if you are standing at August right now, mid-August, we'll be closing somewhere on the mid December, some time basically. So this is the whole idea right now which we are thinking. But again, considering this is very dynamic right now, the Gen AI pieces are evolving on a day-to-day basis. This syllabus tend to change according to the need of the time. So probably you will see few more things will be added up in the upcoming time. But this is the planned thing which we are planning right now. So hoping to see you guys in this journey with us. And yes, keep following us. Don't forget to subscribe this channel and like this video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.